story that I'm about to tell you is of three black men that spent nearly 25 years behind bars for a crime they never committed. Ladies and gentlemen, prosecutors on purpose withheld evidence that could have cleared these three men. But see, this is the dirty tactics that they play in the legal system, and then they wonder why we don't believe in their system. And nobody should believe in this system because it is slanted in one direction. There is not a day that don't go by in America where these exonerations don't happen. And this is why when they come talking about criminal, y'all full of crap. If your system was so good, you would not have this amount of innocent people always getting exonerated year after year in this country. It just proves that you technically don't care who you put in there, just as long as it's someone from the black community. At the end of the day, that is what it's all about. And this is what we see consistently. And in the fact that they withheld evidence, they knew they had the wrong person. And this is why I believe many of these prosecutors and judges, they should go to jail. You know damn well you got the wrong people and you still move forward to put them in jail, your butt should go to jail. But we don't live in a just society. We live in this one. Okay? You're not going to find any justice in America. Plain and simple. So, this is the Washington Post, March 5th, 2021. Three men convicted of murdering an off-duty cop and a business owner nearly 25 years ago were released from prison Friday after a judge declared they were wrongfully convicted because evidence that may have exonerated them was deliberately withheld from their lawyers. Well, who did the withholding? And why aren't those people going to jail? They were arrested in 1996. George Bell, Rohan Bolt, and Gary Johnson were heralded by then the New York Mayor, Rudy Giuliani, who
are vegans healthy? Are vegetarians healthy?
Mentioned that justice would be served swiftly. Well, justice was not served at all if you put the wrong people in. That means the people that probably did kill them stayed free all this time. Oh, boy. This place is a mess. It really, truly is. And they're trying to bring this place back and open up all the states and businesses. You're going to fall right on your face. Just expect it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's real dirty when people withhold evidence that could free you, and they are hell-bent on just getting any black man behind bars when you do stuff like that. That's exactly what you're saying, without saying it. Anyone will do. Just get anybody behind bars. So, speaking via video from Greenhaven Correctional Facility, a maximum security prison of New York City, the three men thank those who worked to earn their freedom. After I was convicted for capital murder, I couldn't fathom or wrap my mind around how God would allow the justice system I believe in to fail me in such a tragic fashion, said Bell, who confessed to authorities in connection with the shooting of the New York City officer Charles Davis and another man, Era Epstein, who was a check cashing store. I guess he owned a check cashing store in Queens and was robbed on December 21st, 1996. Although Bell and Johnson, then 19 and 22 respectively, both confessed they had been subject to coercive interrogations, and their statements bear the hallmarks of a false confession that resulted in a wrongful conviction in the past, according to the motion filed earlier Friday by private attorneys and public defenders involved in the effort to overturn the conviction. At the time of the crime, Bell had a job stocking shelves at Old Navy, and Johnson was a store clerk. They didn't have criminal records, nor did they know Bolt, who authorities allege was their accomplice in the botched robbery. Bell gave a confession riddled with inconsistencies and inaccuracies, a product of the fact that its details were fed to him by detectives who were working with incomplete and faulty information, the attorneys wrote.
So I make a decadent and delicious banana split at home.
Bolt, 35 at the time and a father of 4, owned a Caribbean restaurant, never confessed. He was arrested based on identification from a purported witness with a history of drug use and no known connection to the crime, according to the court filing detailing the case history. After testifying in the defense and maintaining his innocence, Bolt was turned to the victim's widow at his sentence and offered condolences, but said he did not have anything to do with the murders, and he didn't, because he got released. I know one day God will show them that truth. Rohan Bolt. He had nothing to do with it, according to a 2007 Village Voice account. Reach Friday, Davis' widow declined to comment. Attempts to reach Epstein's family was unsuccessful. A spokeswoman for the New York Police Department declined to comment. Patrick J. Lynch, president of New York City Police Benevolent Association, issued a blistering statement, however, saying Davis' family is devastated by the possibility that nobody will be held accountable for his murder. So wait a minute, so you feel that anybody should fill the void instead of the person or people that did it? What kind of damn statement is that from a police union president? My goodness. No wonder why this place is screwed up. Look at who you got running things. There's absolutely no reason these convicted cop killers should be put back on. Well, they're innocent, and y'all withheld the evidence. The real criminal is the ones that withheld the evidence that could have freed them. That's the real criminal. So what Patrick Lynch is pretty much saying is, even if you found these guys innocent, keep them in there anyway to make it look like somebody's paying for the crime. This man is retarded. He is. Every time he comes out and says something, he just sounds ridiculous. So, I'm glad these brothers are free, but this is just more proof of how bad the system is poorly ran. It's ran by people that have an axe to grind with black men, and that's why they're heavily targeted. And even when they got the wrong black man in jail, they will hide evidence, they will lie, they will coerce people into confessions instead of getting some real work done and catching the real person that killed that off-duty cop and store owner. But I guess that's too much like right, so they don't do that. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.